Zombie Apocalypse.
America! Poppa B back on here to talk some shit today. Hey, listen, man, I'm watching a lot of these, big time internet stars, programs, shows crossing over. I mean, the old folk like me trying to get in on the Instagram piece. I'll give El Presidente props. He's a smart man. He's a businessman. He knows what he's doing. And these kids aren't stupid either. They know if they get in on his stuff, he gets a piece of that, but those kids are going to get a bump too. I mean, you're talking, these young kids that are millionaires from, the internet. And you just look, man, for a hot second here. Take 1 second to stop. I was born in the early 70s. I technically grew up in the 80s. If they had this stuff when I was a kid, I'd be making millions too. I just want to tell you that. I'm pretty confident I would be. I was a good-looking lad back then, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what you look like, because you can't be like, snaggle-toothed up, one eye looking, and I'm not trying to make fun of you people with lazy eyes, but just saying that it's funny how everything's based on appearance. So now I'm doing this as a hobby, and I think to myself, man, if I was younger, I'd be smashing cash right now. That's just honesty, and if you don't like brutal honesty, hit the close button. See you later. Ooh, I'm knocking my phone off the desk. See you later. Don't worry about it. I mean no disrespect, and I wholeheartedly say that truthfully, because there's some things that I went through growing up in grade school, middle school, and then it wasn't until the middle school era that the winds have changed, clicked. I was a bedwetter, man. Don't know if that was from the stress of the way that I was brought up, but some of us, that's just shit that happens, right? And, that shit happened to me. So I just had an incontinence problem, man. I wet the bed, had no control. And shit, I think I did that till I was like 11 years old, truth be told. I ain't embarrassed about that now. But it made for a problem. I mean, it's embarrassing for one. Two, tell me, I could take a shower all day long when I was that young. I did the best of my ability. It was embarrassing. I hated myself for it. But I got picked on for it because it became known. My mother very seldomly let me stay out at friends' houses, and now I know why. It was to save me from the utter embarrassment that it would have caused me because it got out. And once it got out, I was the brunt of everybody's jokes. But you know what? It bothered me, but it didn't bother me because I just academically put my mind to my schoolwork, volunteered for all the projects, all I can do. But I didn't become some crazed lunatic. I can't blame that for, who I am because it defined who I was, really. So middle school kind of changed. I was looking out for the underdog, and for a little bit there, I lost myself, in growing up, getting a little muscle, realizing that people were starting to be intimidated by the kid that wet his bed. And I used that to my full advantage. I started, noticing my appearance. Obviously everybody in middle school starts to notice girls, yada, 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 taking care of the body. So shit changed, man. I may or may not have said things to people I shouldn't have. And if I ever disrespected you in middle school and or high school, I am sorry. Truthfully, I take that shit back. If I can remember every instance where I feel hollow inside because I remember a moment fleeting in time of things I may or may not said that was disrespectful, I apologize. I'm a shitbag. That's shitbaggery. That's one step below shitbag. We say that at work all the time, shitbaggery. So, yeah, it was some shitbaggery movement on me. But at the same time, man, things have changed. And back then in high school, look, everybody has disagreement, arguments, and kids will get in fights. Kids will not like other kids. That's human nature, man. You can't be all happy, la, 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 sing the Smurf song. That just doesn't exist. There's always someone that wants to be president, really. Someone wants to be the president. Someone wants to be the center of attention. Someone wants to be the beauty queen. Someone wants to be the king, and then nowadays we have every different flavor of the beauty queen and king. Right? Who gives two shits? I'm happy for everybody. So now we're looking at how much things have changed, because now You can't chastise your kids without getting in trouble from the law. There's a certain set of circumstances that surrounds educating your kid right from wrong. If your kid finds out that, hey, I can get away with this because if my parents spanked my bottom, touch me in any way, I can throw things, break windows, destroy my house. But if my parent puts their hands on me, I can get them arrested. What in the actual fuck is that? Beat that kid's ass. Come on, man. Joe Biden bullshit. God dang it, come on, man. Didn't vote for him, by the way. But now you got to follow those guidelines. You're afraid of what's going to happen to you, by the sense of breaking the law for being a parent. So you got these kids that are ungrateful, that think they can do whatever they want, and there's going to be no repercussion from parents. So guess what you get? You get all these people out there burning cars, breaking store windows because they believe what is right when it's wrong. It's goddamn wrong, and you know it. You're not getting what needs to get across. All you're getting across is shitbaggery. And listen, that last fella that got it up in Philly area, he wasn't a saint. That motherfucker was going to stab the cops. He caused a ruckus, and actually someone called the cops for protection from this fella. So, when you were asked to put a knife down and not charge cops that were called to the scene to protect others from this guy wielding a knife, I don't think they're going to say, sorry, sir, I'm going to go away. Sha-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la-la. Hell no. They're there to protect you, and they're also there to make sure that if that guy's not of sound mind, to protect him from himself. But that was impossible when he was going to stab somebody for coming to protect and serve somebody else who called to get them there. And you guys want to go burn down your city for that? Pfft. Burn it. Burn your house first. Don't burn other people's shit. Burn your house first. That's some shitbaggery. And yes, I'm getting aggravated because I'm getting sick and tired of this agenda pushing bullshit. And this is the no bullshit version of the Poppa B show. I erased that show to do this one. Thought I'd be a little more wholesome, but I'm realizing, nah, Poppa B can't always be wholesome. I need to keep it real. I need just to sit here and say what I feel. And what I'm saying and what I'm feeling is something fierce. You need to respect the law. If not, if you want to be a lawless society, go somewhere where there is no law and tell me how quickly you want to come home. Tell me how fast that your life is going to feel threatened when it upheavals in a communist country. How are you going to act? You are going to come crawling, running, screaming, flying, jumping, skipping. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to come home. You're going to come back to the land that you want lawless, or you want everybody re-educated. They're going to pull out the pen and paper. Hey, I'm sorry, sir. I really ask that you put the gun down at me and my fellow officer here because you think that we're all like, Andy, the cop from the TV show. We ain't Mulberry. Come on, man. You watching too much TV. And there's a whole joke. Come on, man. I hate that man. In a sense. I don't hate everything about him. I just hate him now. Go Trump 2020. So, yeah. Let's get real, man. Stop this insanity. What's going to happen after, the 3rd? When the election is over, they're going to have that whole shit of, the votes, it's fixed, yada, yada. And they're going to try and mess that up a little bit. We already know that. I mean, it's media. That's the only way to sell media up until the president stays and the new president comes in, So, what do you expect? I'm calling it right now. There's going to be some propaganda bullshit, or there's going to be some bullshit about lost stolen votes, or, some foreign country coming in and they influence the voting, or, someone threatened a whole community, so therefore they voted a certain way. If you can threaten a whole community to vote a certain way, you should be president. Just saying. So, yeah, I'm not going to buy into any of that. So, we're also going to see a swing and a shift in maybe COVID either getting worse or getting better. and then we're going to see a shift in all this writing and all this other stuff that's getting all the media attention. It's either going to get worse or it's going to get better, but it is going to go away. Once this is election over, I'm going to give it a 4-month window when we're going to find something new, something catastrophic, or something that's just totally, ridiculous to focus on, like global warming. Let's bring that topic back up. And then focus on something that we're going to blame either the current president or the current ex-president for, just in case he loses, which he's not. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just rambling on. Hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. Do what you got to do. Poppa B is going to sit here and just talk his crap every once in a while. I can't always be educational. Yes, I'm going to be a little subjective, but you know what? Them's the beans. This is my show, and unless they tell me I gotta go, and they cancel my crap and I can't log back on here, I'm still gonna post it. And if you sat here through the whole thing and you hate it, thank you for actually staying on here watching it. You gave me an algorithm, you gave me credit. So smash that subscribe button, smash like. If not, close it down. See you later. Don't ever click on me again. That's easy as that. Yeah, this is social media, and it's in social media because it's nothing really face-to-face or real socialism. You're just watching a video. We live by one like, one click every day, and here's how I'm living. So see ya fucking later. Poppa B's out of here.